What were you dreaming about?
I was dreaming about Krishna.
And what was Krishna doing?
He was in the heart.
He was in your heart?
Yes.
What did Krishna look like?
She looked like blue skin.
Blue skin?
Yeah.
Looks like blue skin.
What is he wearing?
White yellow dhoti.
Yellow dhoti. And what was he doing?
It's in my heart.
In your heart.
Yeah. Was I dream about Krishna?
Do you like to dream about Krishna?
Yes.
Krishna had 2 arms or 4 arms?
2 arms.
2 arms in your dream.
Yes.
Was he holding his flute?
Yes. It's in the forest.
In the forest.
Yes.
So you see, that's why at night we should only read Krishna books. Yes?
Yes.
We don't study English, and we don't play other games. We just read Krishna book. Like this you can see Krishna in your dreams. Would you like to see him again in your dreams?
Yes.
So we only read Krishna books at night, okay?
Not English.
Not English, yeah. You want to help Papa make a vlog?
Yes.
Want to preach together?
Yes.
You say Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Please accept
Please accept
my humble obeisances.
my humble obeisances.
All glories
All glories
to Srila Prabhupada. To
to share Prabhupada.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about reading Krishna stories.
Yes.
Do you like when Papa reads Krishna stories for you?
Yes.
Mama also does it, right?
Yes.
Which stories do you like?
Like become mouse.
Become a mouse?
Yes.
Here. This one?
Yes.
What's the story about?
Is
It's the mouse
the mouse
wanted to
be a cat?
wanted to be a cat.
Yes.
Then who is this? The yogi. What did the yogi do? He helped the mouse become a cat, right?
Yes.
And then the cat wanted to become a
Dog.
dog. And then the dog wanted to become a
Tiger.
tiger. And then the tiger wanted to eat the yogi. And what did the yogi do?
Become the mouse again.
Become a mouse again, yeah. So, Hare Krishna, please accept our humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. We thought of making this little video to speak about the importance of reading Krishna conscious stories to our children. You might have seen son dreamed of Krishna yesterday, yes?
Yes.
This is one of my most cherished activity with my son, because both him and I becoming Krishna conscious together and liking the activity. So it's basically devotee association between father and son, or mother and son, or daughter, the parents and the children. There are so many nice little stories like this. Dhruva Maharaj, Lord Jagannath, Krishna and Balaram in Talavan, Radharaman. In this way, in this way there are so many small books, and these stories are all so nice. The way that I used to read them was that every time actually I would improvise, because I know the stories. Instead of reading the text, I would simply speak out. And it sorts of forced the parent to speak his realization. It's just like a little class, So although there's some text, I would speak, because I know that what the yogis do, why do they meditate? They meditate on Lord Vishnu. So in this way we perform kirtanam. We try to speak out the philosophy. So in this way we can try to improvise. Of course, sometimes if I feel maybe too tired or what, I would just be reading the text. Reading the text also is good for his English, his grammar, because he knows the words that are to come, and he can understand more and more every time. Now, my favorite amongst all children's books are these. Is this your favorite also?
Yes.
This one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What is this book called?
It's Krishna book.
Krishna book. The stories.
The story of Krishna book.
Stories of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. How many do you have?
4.
4. Yeah, so they come in a bundle like this. Kids kind of have a small case, and they come 4 books, and basically it's the whole 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, or almost all the stories. because actually I haven't started reading the text yet, because this is for a little bit older children. But each image, because I know the Krishna book quite well, I've read it many times, so I remember all of the stories. So all of the, when I see a picture, I see the title of the chapter, and I can see maybe some keywords in the text, then I remember, oh yes, it's the story, so then I explain it in my own words. So this is the very first book that he used to see. That's your first one, right?
Yes.
You were a small baby?
Yes.
Yeah, when you used to. So in some of our vlogs, for those of you who've been following, you might remember that when he was just like a 6-month-old baby, he would already start looking at this, and this is why that it's so it's a bit it's been roughed out. So for example, here we have Bhima. So we know that this is the story of Bhima and Jarasandha, how Krishna, Arjuna and Bhima went to Jarasandha's city, and they challenged him, and Jarasandha said to Krishna, well, you know, you confuse me, you're a coward, you leave, so I don't want to fight with you. Then Arjuna, you're not strong enough, I'll fight with Bhima. And then how did Bhima kill him finally? He separated his whole body in half, you know. So, and we should not be scared that these are too violent for children, because actually they're transcendental pastimes of the Lord. Now he's 3 years and 4 months about. So these pictures are okay for him. Even there are some pictures where
fighting.
Yeah, he's fighting, huh?
Why?
Oh, you see, ching. So Jarasandha and Bhima are fighting, because Jarasandha is a demon, and Bhima is going to kill the demon. So some of these paintings even have like heads cut off, you know. Our son actually likes to look at these. As far as our son's education is concerned, we try to restrict as much as possible any material movies of any sort.
What does the neck mean?
Yeah, they're fighting. So that is, we don't show him any, you know, English songs that you find on YouTube or any other cartoons at all. We simply show him some Krishna cartoons, and the only concession we make is some English learning videos. So learn the alphabets, learn some new words, all these things, so that he can build up his vocabulary. And even that is actually when we have a lot of service, and that me and my wife are engaged, and that we have no other way but to let him watch. Basically, the principle is that we try to diminish screen time as much as possible. We don't like him to be watching phones or videos, but of course we cannot avoid completely. We live in the city, and this is 2021 or going 2022, so which kids doesn't look at those screens? But as less as possible. He also has an application. You have an application to learn English, right?
Yes.
On the iPad.
Yes.
What is it called? Khan Academy. So it's a good application for the iPad. I guess they might have it for Android. It's called Khan, Khan Academy, Kid. So it's made for kid, and it's completely free. He plays with this to learn to write, to learn to read, to learn mathematics. So that's a nice application. But even this is in special cases. We will let him play maybe twice in a week, 1 hour each time in this way. So nighttime, every night he has a Krishna story. Maybe 3.
Why they fighting?
Because Krishna wanted Bhima to kill Jarasandha, because Jarasandha is a great demon. Do they like Krishna, the demons?
No.
No, they don't like Krishna. That's why they're demons, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So by telling all these stories, our son learns the philosophy more and more.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
Wow, Krishna killing demon. So you see there's some blood here, but this is not violence of the mundane world. I don't want to be hiding parts of the Lord's pastimes or the Lord's qualities to my son, because it's simply not part of this material world. We might think that it's too violent, but no, violent. You see, why violence is bad? Because of its result, because of what occurs due to violence. There is misery, and it encourages further violence. But when the Lord kills a demon, what happens to the demon?
He goes Krishna body.
Yes, it goes in Krishna's body. So it's good for the demon, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, Krishna's killing. So in this way our son learns the philosophy more and more. So that's it's very nice because I act as his spiritual master and I also enjoy reading those stories. It's not like mundane stories. There's no parent that like to read those stories. They do it because they know that the children like it. But those stories, we can also like it. And we can actually immerse ourselves in the pastime of the Lord. So it's a win-win situation. Why do some people eat meat?
Because they're all of ignorance.
They are in the mode of ignorance, yes, their tongue, right?
Yes.
So how to purify the tongue?
Hare Krishna.
Chant Hare Krishna, very good. Good boy. So every evening, it's his reading time, even sometimes during the day. So I will have maybe 4 or 5 reading sessions with him during the week. 3 of those at least would be in the evening before he sleeps. Other evenings will be his mother who will take care. And it's so good. So that's why I tell him, evening time, can we read English stories?
No.
No, only
Krishna books.
only Krishna books. Because even for us adults, actually evening time there shouldn't be any other engagement. It should simply be Shravanam Kirtanam. That's why Prabhupada said, yeah, during the day we're busy doing so many things, so many activities for preaching engagement, maybe doing videos or going out Sankirtan. But 9 time we should boil down everything. You know, the mind should not be agitated by so many frivolous activities. We should come back home and chant Hare Krishna or read the books of Srila Prabhupada. So similarly children also. So our evening starts around 9:30 or 9. We lower the lights in the house so that it's not too bright. I have my favorite evening bhajans from Srila Prabhupada, Shri Sad Goswami Astaka. I find the mood very nice for evening time. And we put this bhajan every evening. And then he knows that, okay, now it's time to go to bed soon. So then I bring him to bed. We read Krishna books together, right?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's it. So it's a very nice family moment, performing devotional activities together. So I will put a link in the description box below for all these books. You can order and start doing this with your own child as fast as possible. I'm sure that if you do it daily habit, you will find more and more pleasure in doing so. You say Hare Krishna to the devotees.
Hare Krishna devotees.
See you next time.
Next time.
This.
Krishna.
Haribol.
Bible. When we finish.
We're finished. Like all grace to Srila Prabhupada.
Over to Prabhupada.
Hari Haribol.
When we finish.
Yes, finished.
Sri Chaitanya Kripa Bharo Bhubi Bhuva Bharavahantarako Bande Rupa Sanatana Raghujaga Sri Jiva Gopalako